Hello everyone, my name is Jeff and I am a Xennial. What does that mean? Much like Zartan, I can camouflage myself, sometimes sounding like a millennial, sometimes appearing to be a Gen X. I live in both worlds and am a master of disguise. I hope everyone is having a great day. Thank you so much for joining me here for today's reaction. It's going to be a fun one. I've been doing these reaction series to G.I.Joe, A Real American Hero. It's been a little long time coming, and I'm glad I have finally reached the point where we're into the series proper. We've done the mini-series. We did the first 5-parter of Real American Hero, that Pyramid of Darkness. And finally, now, we are into some of the episodes that were not officially written by Ron Friedman. I have done a few G.I. Joe bonus videos as well. If people have been interested in those, hopefully you've discovered some of those fun over-analyses of the intros like these here. Just last week I did a reaction to some of the DVD bonus features from G.I. Joe Season 1, the Kid Rhino DVDs from the early 2000s. That's really interesting, actually, because I got to hear from Christy Marks, who was a staff writer on the Real American Hero show, and she wrote the first episode we're going to be watching today. Of course, we all know and love the Joes, elite superhero style science fiction military unit out to defend the world and human freedom against Cobra, of course, the ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world. Interesting, in the first few series, we got a lot of introductions, a lot of big jumps in terms of new character, new scope, and I am kind of excited to get to a more episodic place where it's still like Cobra still wants to, take over the world, or we steal the moon, whatever they're doing this week's episode. But I'm excited to see sort of smaller stories that can focus in on just 2 or 3 Joe characters, really, and maybe 1 or 2, especially of the villain characters. I have been really excited to see some of my favorites show up, people like Roadblock, the Crimson Twins. So I think we're going to have a good one today. If you are interested in just jumping right to the reaction, if you look down below, there will be chapter times, as well as other, salient general information that you would find on general reaction videos, including a link to where you can watch the uncut version of this reaction. And of course, to all of the people who are watching on Patreon, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It's okay, even if you don't want to become a patron, no problem. What I would love if you could do, though, is drop me a subscription. It's a new channel, I'm really trying to get those subs up, so that would be super helpful if you like the video. Okay, everyone who's leaving to jump to reaction, so long, bye. I'm just going to yap a little bit more. So, what am I expecting coming into this next batch of episodes? Well, I don't know, really. I know that this first episode is called Countdown for Zartan. I'm trying to think, do we get any major new character introductions throughout Season 1? I believe we do, but we'll have to wait and see. And then there were also some of those characters who were officially part of the show because they're officially involved in the toys, that may not have had any sort of a featured role. So the Snowcat, for example, showed up in Countdown to Zartan, which means necessarily that Frostbite is in the show. And I actually went upon the 4th or 5th time I watched it, I definitely actually think I saw a Frostbite in the background of one of the shots of the whatever the snow episode was from the Pyramid of Darkness. Are we going to get extended sequences with people like Tollbooth? Barbecue is someone who definitely hasn't had his due. And what about some of these classic guys who always got the short shrift? What about Flash, Zap, Blowtorch? Or is the pleasant, fun-filled camaraderie of Steeler and Short Fuse going to come back into play? What about Tripwire? Who can say? All of these characters are floating around in the ether, and yet I still feel like we're probably going to mostly get Flint, Lady J, maybe Quick Kick, and some of the sort of fan favorites. I guess that's okay. On the Cobra side, I am really excited though, because so many fewer Cobras that are like named characters, that I think that we're gonna get some real development for all of those characters. And I know that this is episodic and it's kind of slow development, and you know, whatever. The characters in some senses revert back to with who they were before. They don't necessarily always learn and grow in these kind of shows, but that's okay. I still think it's going to be of value to learn more backstory, to get more depth and detail. People like Firefly are a total fan favorite. I'm not really sure why. I feel like maybe I missed some of that, like the reason behind that. Is there some key Firefly episode? I also really am interested in Storm Shadow. Remember, they have not introduced the Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes connection officially in the show at this point. Storm Shadow had a great sort of tete-a-tete against Spirit in the Revenge of Cobra, and he barely showed up and had a pretty weak showing against Quick Kick in the Pyramid of Darkness. But in the intro, he does have a minor face-off against Snake Eyes in the opening credits. Anyway, we'll see. We all know that is a big and exciting rivalry. So I'm thrilled to get the sort of details on that exposed. I think that takes a little while to get to, though. Right now, today, I think we're just going to have some fun episodes. It's episode 6 and 7, as I said, Countdown for Zartan, and the Rocket's Red Glare. I don't know. I assume that the first one is a Zartan episode. So maybe we're going to get some backstory about Zartan. Obviously an interesting character. We love Zartan. He's so fun. And clearly they knew he was going to be a fan favorite. So that's why he's so heavily featured, especially in the Revenge of Cobra storyline. But now they've given him a chance to really shine. So let's see what they do with him. I'm pretty stoked to watch this. As usual, these episodes are available. I'm just watching these off YouTube. I have the DVDs, but we're watching them off YouTube, off the official Hasbro site. You can find the link to that down below. And I think that's about all I really have to say. I think we're going to keep these intros a little bit shorter as we move into the season proper. But let's see what we get, and then we can discuss it on the back end. Okay? All right, let's go. Okay, hello to everybody who jumped right here from the beginning. Thank you so much. I understand totally. I can talk and talk and talk. So long. Great to have you here. This is episode 6 of season 1. It's called Countdown for Zartan. I hope you're ready. Let's rock and roll.
Yo, Joe!
Classic.
Freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I.Joe is there. G.I.Joe, American hero. G.I.Joe is there.
Just gonna change the volume here real quick.
Of the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air.
Now, we did a breakdown of this, sort of shot-by-shot breakdown of this intro recently on the channel. And this part here, where they just recycled footage from the Mass Device intro, is the only part that really got to me. But I really like this intro. It's great. I wonder, Airtight and Footloose, I forgot about those guys, yeah. So interesting. And then this kind of irks me too, this shot here, because there's no Duke in this shot. What are you doing? Countdown for Zartan. Cobra base? Or Secret Joe base? Gotta be Cobra base, right?
All right, trainees. You've got work to do if you expect to join Cobra's army.
No, me boy. That will never do.
Yeah, Torch knows how to do it. Hit the ball, hit the base.
Destroy the foundation, and the rest comes tumbling down.
That should have been obvious.
All right, hold it. Stop. You don't want results. Use tracer ammo like this.
This is plastic explosive. Catch! By itself, nothing happens. But if you add a detonating device and set the timer, watch out!
To be a ninja warrior, you must have perfect balance. Do as I do.
Okay, wait. Okay, first of all, I applaud Cobra for having no qualms about different body sizes being Cobra troopers. That's great. Why are the Dreadnoks why are the Dreadnoks trying to be instructors at this Cobra training school? This seems like a terrible job for them. Those guys are total wild cards. I would not trust them to do that. And also, doesn't Storm Shadow have better things to do than train new recruits? That's just what I'm getting at. But I don't know how the Cobra organization works. Maybe this is standard practice. You would think that this would be a very slow way to go, though, if they really have hundreds or thousands of troopers out there. Are they all getting this training, or is this just like for the elites? Also, suspenders? Suspenders. Looks like they're wearing belts anyway, right?
Try again.
That's impossible. We can't do that.
Who'd want to?
You look like a bunch of bloomin' storks. You want to learn some real tricks? Come with us.
Oh, you're just walking away from your class?
This old unused tank will do. Go to it, Buzzer.
Gladly, mate.
What kind of a buzzsaw does he
Look at
have?
Ripper.
Impossible. Like it was a sardine.
You've had your fun, lads. My turn now. With our weapons, we dreadnoughts are unbeatable.
Anyone can use a weapon, but the ninja is a weapon.
Show him, Storm Shadow. He knows the pressure points on tanks, yo. It's gonna totally fall apart, right? In like 5, 4, 3.
He's not so tough.
And all the bolts fall out.
Blimey.
Yes, Sensei.
An impressive display.
Of the ninja's power, yes, but the Dreadnoks are useless. Their only loyalty is to the gold their sniveling master Zartan pays them.
Zartan and the Dreadnoks are far more loyal and valuable.
I want to spend the whole episode watching just with these guys in their training center.
Greetings, Destro.
What is this?
But if you're in here, Commander, then who?
Very convincing, Zartan.
Bravo, bravo, Zartan.
Now, Destro.
One day
I was about to say life model decoy,
will push
maybe.
me too far.
Enough of this bickering. There are more important things. This is the Worldwide Defense Cente. Their goal is to end terrorism.
WWDC.
Already well aware of it.
Scientists from around the world have gathered to feed all their information about terrorism into the Defense Center's computers.
That could threaten Cobra's very existence. Have they finished programming yet?
No, they still await the arrival of Dr. Metier of France. We must
Oh,
act
Dr.
now.
Metier.
Zartan, is your plan ready?
Of course, Cobra Commander.
Okay. Secret garage?
You, Dr. Metier.
I want your identity.
Oh my god.
And now, my dear doctor, I must bid you au
And-
revoir.
It's like, it's right out of Mission Impossible. Although he's the bad guy, I guess.
Freedom!
All right, who's gonna go against Zartan in this episode? Spirit and Freedom?
I thought I'd check in with you, Spirit. Has everyone arrived yet?
All but one, Lady J. Dr. Metier should arrive soon.
The Joes are standing by if you need us. I'll call you again later.
Emil, good to see you again.
Yes. Good to see you, too.
Welcome, Dr. Metier. Have you the tapes in your briefcase?
Yes, all the accumulated information about terrorist activities that my country possesses. I turn them over to you.
Aha! Caught you.
I beg your pardon?
Last year, you said you'd never wear a digital watch, and I said you would.
Yes, I had forgotten.
Newfangled technology. Those digital watches.
I am suspicious too, Freedom. There is something strange about Dr. Metier.
Isn't like Zartan's whole thing that he's good at this? I don't get it. Don't tell me he's gonna run off into a corner and immediately take his mask off.
Give me the bomb.
So, Storm Shadow, still you serve the evil of Cobra.
Don't let him sound the alarm.
Wait a second. Storm Shadow had the ability to sneak in with a bomb at any time. Is there a reason that Dr. Metier had to be replaced by Zartan then? You know what I mean? Don't they just want to destroy the information? Couldn't they just blow up the computer or something?
Back to the control room. Perfect.
This seems like a little bit of a haphazard plan is all I'm trying to get
In
at.
35 minutes,
This episode's not 35 minutes long. Alright.
But a smoking crater.
Alright. Just a short amount of time until the bomb goes off. See, this makes more sense to me. Like, I loved their back and forth in the, whatever it was, the Revenge of Cobra. But Storm Shadow should be a better fighter than Spirit. Like, there's just no question about it,
Your
you know?
turn, Gung Ho, and remember the loser makes dinner.
I mean, you're not gonna beat her, though.
I win.
Yo.
What did you do that for,
Nice
Lady
work.
J? He'll make us eat that homemade Cajun gumbo of his.
Yeah, last time we used it to
Stalker,
fuel a sky
Recondo.
Gumbo builds muscles, right, Doc?
Well, it's certainly given you a cast iron stomach.
He's reading some comics.
Freedom.
Nice
What's
job,
wrong?
Doc.
Spirit must be in trouble.
To the defense center on the double. G.I.Joe!
You had no right to interfere,
Oh,
Zartan.
please.
Don't be a
Please.
fool, Storm Shadow. The bomb is set to go off. Get rid of him.
Remain where you are. We have an emergency.
I have a javelin. Watch out. She was like, was she threatening all those people with a javelin?
That man in the corner. Look.
I mean,
It's Zartan. Now I know we've got trouble.
oh, I thought it was going to be a net javelin, but that's good too.
It's a countdown. For what? Talk!
It's the countdown for Zartan.
Planted a bomb that will destroy the defense center. But you'll never find it in time.
What's with his
Gung Ho,
eyes?
Take Zartan to the cell. Doc, Recondo, Stalker, find that bomb.
Can't fool me. You're weaklings. You won't let me die here.
They could evacuate the rest of the building. That's what they should do first.
Keep your eye on this. When you change your mind,
We got 12 minutes, guys. Send in the dreadnoughts. Yeah, exactly.
They have kidnapped you as well, mon ami.
now, where is Zartan?
He was in the building when the G.I.Joes arrived.
That's terrible.
Yeah, who's gonna pay us? Cobra will see that you get your gold. Guard the prisoners. Destro, Storm Shadow, follow me.
I'm still looking.
Doc, come in.
This is what you need Tripwire for. This is literally the one thing he does.
There are a lot of hiding places.
Was that a poster that just said terrorism behind him?
What's your situation?
No luck. I'm going on to the next room.
Gung Ho, where are you now?
In the kitchen. but there's nothing cooking here.
Well, at least the scientists are out of the building. I'm going to check the microfilm room. It's no use. Let's grab Zartan and get out of here before the bomb goes off.
Give me a few seconds.
They're so casual.
I'm expecting something.
Something besides the explosion, I hope.
Hotel! G.I.Joes! Get me out of here!
Okay, creep, where is it?
The backup control room! Third panel from the left! Hurry!
Is it gonna blow?
Wait. Impossible. My bombs never fail.
There it is. Get it.
Okay.
This wire should do it.
Recondo.
On wire.
I wish you hadn't said that.
So do I.
Oh, it's okay. Second chance. Second wire is
2
right.
minutes slower than Zartan's watch.
Oh, that. I just set Zartan's watch 2 minutes ahead. I figured his nerve would give out before ours.
I think Zartan has figured it out.
That was
Better
pretty
go
good.
Check on him.
No!
What's happening? It didn't explode.
What did you expect?
I want that building destroyed.
Launch a full-scale attack? Probably time. They got fangs, they got some of those snakes.
No
Nice.
longer. My friends are in danger.
But what can you do?
Exactly.
They took all your weapons.
They did not find this. Spirits of my fathers, guide my hand.
Yo. That was incredible.
Zartan,
I love it.
Where could he? Zartan?
Using his camouflage abilities. And the Vulcan nerve pinch? He's so talented, this guy. It's intense, right? Oh, snap.
Lucky thing I carry these flares.
They won't help you. Fools, I'm over here. You'll never find me in the shadows.
We'll see about that.
No, don't! Lady J? Lady J! If you've hurt her, Zartan...
Oh, man.
Let's hope there's enough auxiliary power to give you a big surprise.
Oh, boy. And there he is with his weird turning blue in the sun.
Are you hurt?
I'm all right. He hit me from behind.
I hate the sunlight. I hate it.
I thought it hurt him,
If I had
actually.
your complexion, so would I.
Good work, team. Guess we can finally breathe easy.
Unless there is a full-scale assault on the building.
Zartan's gone.
Forget him.
How did he get away so fast? Alright, whatever. Did they bring any vehicles even?
Destroy the foundation, and the rest comes tumbling down.
Cover me!
Oh, but he was able to jump over it.
The foot and mouth maneuver.
Huh. That's pretty good.
Oh, that pose!
Yo. That was an elite move, Stalker.
Prayers, Yank.
Now I lay you down to sleep.
Hey. Did you forget the timer?
Boy, is he gonna feel dumb when he realizes I pulled his detonator. Lady J, we're outnumbered.
Give it your best shot.
I mean, why don't you call for reinforcements?
Yahoo! Go get 'em!
All right. Also, the Cobra troopers are like terrible.
Get me out of here! Don't have it!
He didn't even have a parachute.
Retreat!
All right, whatever. All right.
Now the Cobra's done with, let's get down to serious business. Making Cajun gumbo.
Ah, Cajun gumbo.
A true American delicacy.
At last, a man with good taste.
Freedom, how'd you like my share of that gumbo?
Alright, that's a little intense, Bird.
G.I.Joe will return
All right.
after these messages.
Nice. Good job, Zartan. Okay, that is it. That's it for episode 6, Countdown for Zartan. That was a really fun episode. I think that there was a lot of really cool stuff in there. I loved that they spent some time focusing on characters who had had a little bit to do in previous, episodes, but like were not heavily featured. Recondo, who I've always sort of said, like, look, I like Rekondo's design. I just always have felt like, what does he do? Maybe he'll become my favorite. I don't know. But great, of course, to see Stalker doing something of interest. Freedom and Spirit are always good to see Spirit, and I know everyone's excited about like that upcoming confrontation between Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, but I really like that they haven't dropped this Spirit Storm Shadow connection, this rivalry that they have. Storm Shadow, again, of course, continues to prove to be a man of true honor and like the most interesting gray character of the villains. I mean, I suppose Destro is also super interesting, but Storm Shadow has a lot going on, and it's no wonder that he's an absolute fan favorite. I liked that we had Lady J in charge. We had no sign of Flint. Everyone who was in the show had a role. I mean, even in the Cobra side, they introduced those 3 new recruits, and those guys all had a minor little, role to play and a comeback in the final fight. Great to see Doc being like, an active participant, a member of the storyline, and I know he did have some action before in the Mass Device, I suppose, but it's nice to see him again take on a leading role. It's kind of silly, like the Dreadnoks, their weapons, the things that they can do. The Lady J with all of her trick javelins is right out of like a Marvel comic book, but that's okay. I think that that's sort of the nature of what we're leading into with this show. I've always sort of appreciated the sort of silly science fiction, and I'm of course, as I've gotten older, I'm a big lore guy, and I'm a big narrative guy, and I'm a story guy. But how I like to look at episodic television like this is sort of lens through character. If we're not going to get major sort of developing plot, at least you can reveal more about the characters. And I think this is a great first step. In terms of Zartan, I really think that we do need to get a bit more backstory on his like rare and debilitating skin condition, although he has absolutely overcome it and done very well for himself in the criminal underworld. But it would be nice to get a bit more details on like the what and whys of his background. Also, as a reminder, I'm not the kind of person who wants to go, I'm interested in the meta lore, and I'm sure I could just go on, some wiki fandom page for Zartan and like read his whole backstory. It's probably been explained very thoroughly in some comic book or something somewhere, if not in the show. But that's not what I'm interested in. I like the journey. I like learning as I go. So if you're going to comment, please don't give me any major spoilers. I'm just excited. I'm excited to be here. So with that said, I think that we should move on to the next episode we're going to be reacting to today. That is the Rocket's Red Glare. Like in the song, Okay. Let's check it out. As a Canadian, there was a time when I definitely, as a kid, thought that it was the Rocket's Red Blare. You know what I mean? Blare, glare. It's almost the same thing. Anyhow, let's take a look at this episode. Okay, here we go. Episode 7, Rocket's Red Glare. Yo, Joe.
We'll fight for freedom wherever
It's so exciting also to me, like, who's gonna be the featured players in this episode? I don't know. Could be anyone. Maybe it'll be an Alpine and Bazooka episode. Footloose? Could be anyone. Who's the most, like, Americana sort of guy? Probably Duke or Flint, right? Maybe.
Highly trained special mission force. Its purpose to
Not
defend
airtight.
human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization.
It should be like the 4th of July and someone will be celebrating. You know? Cobra's gonna ruin the barbecue. Maybe. That's my prediction. Alright. Written by Mary Screams. Recondo, we're in the jungle. Oh, what's this? Uh-oh, don't get stung. Scorpions are just terrifying, I gotta say.
Nothing like a nice stroll, huh, Roadblock?
Bugs and snakes and jungle. This job ain't fun anymore. How about we take 5?
Sure. Take 5 starting now.
Okay. Some indigenous kid working with Cobra. Wait, who was that? Was that Recondo, Roadblock, Blowtorch?
However, I am in a generous mood today. I shall spare your life, but your incompetence has cost you the gold I promised.
Okay, it ought to hold. Toll booth!
Yes!
The bridge lock and do your trick now!
It's a classic toll booth moment. What if the gap was just slightly too long?
Okay, man, let's hit 'em!
Oh man. Who's in charge of the mission? Is it Roadblock or is it Recondo? I think it's Recondo, right? It's interesting. Did the Joes come with a bunch of green shirts also? They must have, right?
Nothing can stop Cobra.
Huh.
Stop that man!
Oh, no regard for indigenous cultures and whatever.
Very impressive, but too crude and too late. Farewell, Joe.
Yeah, Blowtorch, you're not getting the best of Destro.
That's right. Just keep moving.
Yeah, there's some green
Blowtorch
shirts.
is making out.
There's the kid now.
Is he a kid?
I torched the lab, but Destro was slithering out the back, as usual.
You done good. Now come on out of your gear before you boil over.
Does Blowtorch look like a Centurion? Right? He does, doesn't he?
Not a bad day's work, kid.
Alright. Cobra just has random bases all over the place. And this one is like a town? Oh, here we go.
You are all here.
Where is my new weapon?
Were you able to complete it?
And bring it out safely?
I was not about to let 2 years' work go up in smoke. The photon disintegrator is safe and ready
Photon
for Cobra.
disintegrator.
2 weeks rest and recreation for a job
Nice.
well done.
Beats the heck out of that lousy jungle.
For the next 2 weeks, our mission is tooling up the coast.
Sorry. This is... I love this. I love this for them. These guys on the road, taking a break in their Hawaiian shirts. Priceless. Priceless.
Sampling the local cuisine.
Speaking of which,
I just want to follow them on vacation.
check out that drive-in.
No way. The food in those joints is awful. Besides which, in another hour, we'll be at my aunt and uncle's new restaurant. Wait till you taste my Uncle Caleb's cooking.
Oh, are we establishing now?
I don't believe it. Uncle Caleb opened a Red Rocket drive-in.
We're establishing now that he comes from a family of chefs, right?
Come on, let's check it out.
That's it. The only thing we got left of these blasted bills.
Don't worry so much, Caleb. We'll get by somehow.
Any chance of getting something to eat around here?
Oh my goodness, Caleb, look. It's Marvin.
Marvin?
Marvin, it's good to see my favorite nephew.
Uncle Caleb, how you doing?
Oh, Marvin, it's so good to see you.
Call me Roadblock, okay? Not Marvin.
Call me Roadblock.
This snicker and ape here is Recondo, the Joe's jungle trooper. He can find the eyelash you lost in the woods 2 years ago.
Howdy. So how come the place is deserted?
Cause somebody started scaring the people away.
And there they are. Come on, Recondo.
Oh.
Those punks.
Yeah, we'll teach
Teenage
you to
punks and their hot rods.
You think I'm so old I can't handle a bunch of kids? They're the customers. It's those guys, nephew. The ones with the cycles and
Oh, the
ray
biker
guns.
gang.
They're the troublemakers.
Ray guns?
What is happening here?
Trash those turkeys!
Who is that guy?
Trash. I'll be the turkey if you'll be the stuffing.
All right.
And don't come back, or we'll slap you on a bun and serve you for lunch.
Really, assimilate this?
So why would a bunch of bikers want to run a hamburger stand out of business?
Good question. And where do bikers get laser pistols?
Yeah, that's a good question, too.
So classy.
You have a priority report?
What is it?
We've got trouble. Stage 3 harassment of RR-104 aborted due to interference from 2 men in civilian clothes who counterattacked with G.I.Joe battle cry. RR-104 is the last drive-in.
We need to buy back.
Interesting.
You might have lost everything, you know. You can't run a hamburger stand with a biker gang terrorizing your customers. Well,
Is this like a classic,
another couple somewhere,
you know,
hoping extensive
big
will
business
buy back
taking
their
over the
drive-in?
little guy?
Queeg here.
Mr. Queeg, you will proceed directly to RR-104.
Terminate negotiations and reacquire the restaurant at once. Employ extreme measures if necessary.
Oh, snap. Oh, they're making it into a real red rocket. Got it.
You sure you need to go so heavy?
The Crimson Guard has authorized extreme measures. I will, of course, try the reasonable approach first. But if the old couple won't
Interesting
sell
that the
quietly,
biker gang had televipers too, right?
orders.
Oh. Hey, Cutter's coming in for a bite to eat. Who else is with him?
It's the Joes.
What? What are they doing here?
We're just gonna park our hovercraft here. That's not a problem, is it?
You meet Lady J, Flint, and Cutter.
What is it, sir?
That's Mr. Quig.
It's a suit.
The man who says we have to sail.
Why would he come in right when all the Joes are
Take a
there?
moment of your valuable time.
Valuable's what it is, man. You take care of the customers, I'll take care of this stiff.
Yo, toss him out on his butt. That's right,
You're
Marvin.
not buying. Do I make myself clear?
See, if he was smart, he would just wait an hour or two until the Joes leave. No. No time for that. They've got business to do, and this is how business is done.
Head for the whale!
I guess that good thing about hovercrafts, they can go on land and water. Huh.
Excuse me, sir. Adios.
Boot to the face. That's what you get.
Yo, Joe! Look out behind you!
Names. The Fangs? Is that no? The Fangs are the Cobra helicopters.
What a job!
Vamps.
Took the fall for. Now we're left with nothing.
Not exactly, Roadblock.
Yeah, Vamps.
We've got proof that this was a Cobra operation.
Okay.
Isn't this a little ridiculous? Somebody tell me why Cobra'd want to muscle my aunt and uncle out of that little hamburger joint. Nobody makes my Aunt Sarah cry and gets away with it.
Red Rocket's owner is Extensive Enterprises. They sold the franchises mostly to retired couples. Recently, they've been buying them all back.
Extensive Enterprises has done business with Cobra before. What could they be up to?
They're up to their noses in hamburgers, that's for sure.
Everybody's sold out now.
Sorry, not to interrupt again. I'm sorry, but just quickly, don't the Joes know that the Crimson Twins are like working hand in hand with Cobra? Like in the Pyramid of Darkness, literally the Extensive Enterprises buildings turned into a giant rocket ship and a gantry to, you know what I mean? Like a Cobra rocket ship. You know, the Crimson Twins are like the heads of the company. Like, it's well known, isn't it? Like, G.I. Joe has had them in custody before. They know who they are. They know that they're bad guys. Wouldn't the government, G.I. Joe, like just seize all of their assets and shut the company down? You would think. Okay, current holdings. All of Western U.S.
Roadblocks and Uncle.
Where are they? SoCal somewhere?
Extensive Enterprises.
Somewhere along
But
the
I want a
Pacific
guard
Coast
in your
Highway.
uncle's drive-in just in case. You got it, Snake Eyes. Breaker, keep digging.
Will you never learn to
Make an appointment, guys.
You need an appointment when you've been hassling my family.
You enlisted Cobra to blow up Uncle Caleb and Aunt Sarah's parking lot.
Tisk, tisk. Cobra can
So
at
silly.
times be a bit heavy-handed, but
We can't be held responsible for every action
of our business associates, we recommend
you take it up with Cobra.
Okay.
How is this
Obvious we're
legal?
not gonna get any cooperation here.
How about a little friendly persuasion?
Let's go.
Wow. I don't know. I mean, I guess going in there, like, puts the muscle on them. It intimidates them.
We'll come back after business hours.
Oh, Cobra Commander happens to be on the television right now, by the way.
Cobra has 150 missiles in place, targeted on the capitals of every major nation on Earth. Each of these missiles carries one of Cobra's new photon disintegrators.
Oh, so the Red Rockets are...
Destructive power of this weapon on this exact replica of one of your cities. Watch closely.
Oh my god. They were just building an exact replica of a city to destroy it. I see. It's like, I get it in terms of like, it's a demonstration.
No untidy after effects. Nothing remains but memories.
What? That's so weird.
You need only surrender control of your nation to Cobra. You have till dawn to decide. Sleep on it.
So every one of the Red Rockets, you know, locations has a real rocket on it now. What was it called? A photon disruptor?
Identifies Destro's new secret weapon.
And it only destroys man-made stuff, like that grass and the trees and the butterflies were all totally fine.
Here's something weird, man.
What is it, Roadblock?
Huh.
Did you see the map of the missile sites behind Cobra, Commander?
What about it?
Well, you're not gonna believe this, but
I mean,
it matches the map of the Red Rocket drive-ins exactly. Those
I
rockets
believe
on
it.
top of the Red Rocket burger stand are real.
So all we have to do is take out 150 rocket sites before dawn. Mobilize everything we've got on the double.
yo. Okay, now I want to see a montage, like a sick montage. You would think though that they could just go to some central location and shut it down, right?
We will commence firing in 5 seconds. 5.
Yo, and there's Cobra Troopers at every Red Rocket, do you think? They didn't even check to make sure that the civilians were out of the... Dude.
Mission accomplished with gusto.
They're actually doing it. They're actually montaging the entire... Okay, take out the drive motor or whatever. Drive-in, it just so it says.
Uh-oh, company.
It's got to take off, right? Someone's got to be riding on a Red Rocket. Yup.
Rocket number 104's been launched. It's headed right for Washington, D.C.
Roger. On our way to intercept.
And why would the Crimson Twins be there? Like, this is them blowing their cover. They will go to jail for this. Like, they'll never be able to run businesses again.
This roadblock. What are you gonna do?
If I could blow the nose cone off that rocket, there's a chance. Maybe. Hang in there, Roadblock.
I mean, that's a tight shot, buddy. Wait, what? You fired a missile at it? That's okay. Cartoon logic, it worked. Conveniently, it also landed in the water.
It was worth it, just for the ride.
That actually is kind of cool.
You didn't have to go to all this.
They did it.
Caleb.
They did it. They stopped
Have to
everyone.
Thank us. Feeding our faces is a great way. Come on, dish me up.
My ribs are the greatest, and that's a fact. Joe beat Cobra, and that's where it's at. So when you want relief from your worries and your woes, you can come on down and eat at Joe.
The Joe's Place. Ah, hooray. All right, guys, that is it for Red Rocket's Glare. A pretty stellar episode, I gotta say. That episode is one of the reasons why I like Roadblock, because he's got an indomitable spirit. He's funny. He's like a good, I guess he's the nephew. He's a good nephew. Like he's just a good guy all around, you know? He just wants to have some ribs. He wants to have some ribs. He wants to have some burgers. He wants to help out his uncle, his auntie and uncle. Like that's a good dude, right? And he's hanging out with his buddy Recondo. I do think it's a little weird that like on their downtime, like on R&R, that they wouldn't want to necessarily call each other by their you know, their given names, but you know, that's okay. I liked a lot of elements of that episode. This had a kind of an intricate, like A to B to C to D kind of a plot line, didn't it? Really, right? Like it's like that whole sequence in the jungle at the beginning. Like it didn't tie in specifically to the storyline, like it did obviously with the, you know, that's where Destro was creating the weapon, but it didn't matter as much to the storyline. But I like that because there you've got some world building that like makes all the difference, you know. It felt very like organic in that, like, yeah, Destro would be the one in charge of creating the rocket, but the Crimson Twins, this is really like, this is their plan in terms of the sort of the business side of it. And I was sort of charmed by the sort of business side of it that you would get out of any like you know, those 80s or 90s classic movies about, you know, the banks trying to edge out the mom and pop diner and take over so that they can do some nefarious thing. And definitely they would hire a biker gang. That's definitely been in a movie before, right? Probably from the 60s or 70s even. Yeah, for sure, right? But then interweaving sort of the Cobra people with it, and there were legitimate sort of business concerns. They introduced that sort of weaselly lawyer guy to come in and try and, you know, muscle up the Caleb and his wife. It was great. It was a lot of fun. You had Flint and Lady J and Cutter show up for their sort of brief sort of sequences, and I liked the fact that they managed a montage. They could have put a few more named characters in the montage, I think. But maybe Blowtorch should have come back into the montage sequence and like made up for, you know, for feeling like he failed in the beginning. That could have been a strong sort of plot or character beat for him. But I don't think it matters. And like I was saying, with the way they managed that story progression, the fact that they don't have to answer everything. Not everything has to be wrapped up in a bow. That's really nice. because it feels more realistic, I guess. Even though I know the fantasy elements of an episode like this, with all of those red rockets across the country, all being like secret Cobra installations, and then the Cobra troopers are actually at all, like, none of, you know, and then the way they just shot it and blew it up at the end, like, without any regard for people who might be in there, like, having a burger. That's kind of silly. However, I think that overall it was a super fun episode, and I definitely I like the fact that it played with genre tropes, and not even just like action movie genre tropes or cartoon tropes. You know, it's great. It's great, and especially when it's led by strong character work, like that with like we see with Roadblock, like we see with the Crimson Twins. You know, yeah. So I am a fan. I think both of these episodes were really solid and really exciting to watch. I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked to be here watching G.I. Joe. I mean, I'm biased. I already know I love G.I. Joe, but like, it's great to do a rewatch with all of you, my new friends. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for sticking around. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and please stay tuned for more episodes. We're gonna try and bring them up at a better clip, at a little more of a pace. Okay. So you won't be waiting a month for another episode of G.I. Joe reactions. I'm gonna try and get a little bit more regular on the Joe schedule, certainly, because there's a lot of Joe to watch, and I'm here for it. Okay, thanks very much. I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone.